god, so many interruptions. I'm so sorry. Someone rang my doorbell. I looked outside the window. No one was there. Then I heard a bunch of stuff coming from the garage. Then I just kind of stayed quiet because I was super duper scared and I didn't want anyone to know that I was like in here. Maybe it was my mom. I don't know, but yeah, I waited for my mom to get back and now we're gonna continue this. So yeah, gosh dang it. Focus.
The other two people rescued from the elevator, Miles Etcheth and Yanni Yogi, were both unharmed. So that would mean...
The murderer came from outside, yes. Trying to stop then, the boy picks up the pistol at his feet and throws it. The pistol discharges in the bullet. The bullet goes to the elevator door and hits the murderer outside. The boy loses consciousness. Then the murderer opens the elevator door and sees the men inside. Ah.
Mr. Wright, you are truly the most unpredictable defense attorney I've ever known. I can tell you're grasping, yet I cannot deny the possibility of what you say. What are you saying? Deny it! Deny it! No one involved in the incident was wounded. There was no murderer.
No one was wounded at the time of the incident. He's right. I can't think of anyone. Hey, Nick?
Huh?
I just thought of something really crazy.
Crazy?
Remember what Mr. Grossberg sent yesterday?
Gregory Atwood, that's a blow to his perfect trial record.
Wow.
It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in many years of prosecuting.
What if Von Karma didn't take that vacation because of shock,
but took it because he was injured?
Which would mean...
It could only mean one thing.
He was the murderer in the DL6 incident.
He was the man who shot Gregory Edgeworth.
It was Von Karma.
Oh, man. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? You seem dazed.
No, Your Honor.
Well, you have indicated the possibility that the murderer came from outside. Can you give us the name of your suspect?
Uh-oh. Should I come out and say it now?
Your Honor, there is a suspect, one lone suspect. Well, this is certainly interesting news. Very well, Mr. Wright. Who is your suspect? My hands are shaking. What? Von Karma! Von Karma?
Why is he smiling?
You mean the Von Karma, the prosecutor, the one standing right over there? Bah. You don't object? I see no need. Why honor this ridiculous outburst with my objection?
Because you took a vacation for several months starting the day after the incident. Yet you pride yourself on a perfect record. Why would you take such a long vacation without any reason?
So you're claiming that I took a vacation to heal my injury from the incident? Fascinating. Prove it. I would have needed surgery, no? Where did they go under the knife at, Mr. Wright? Bring the doctor that have operated on me. Have him testify.
Nick, let's find out who his doctor is.
It's no use. Edgeworth? I know Von Karma, perhaps too well. He's perfect. He wouldn't leave clues. He probably didn't undergo surgery. That would leave a doctor as a witness. Nobody's that perfect.
So what, Nick? Did Von Karma pull the bullet out by himself? That's insane!
No, he couldn't have. You can't just pull bullets out of yourself. Wait. What does that mean? That bullet has to be somewhere. But where? Well, Mr. Wright, can you produce evidence to prove I was shot?
It's impossible to prove. I wouldn't think that you would be able to prove this.
It would be impossible to find the doctor who operated on Von Karma now. I'm very worried about this top screen. It's really wiggly. Even if Von Karma did undergo surgery, It seems you have finally come to your senses. You've realized the truth. You can't prove something that didn't happen. Irk.
Nick?
The court record. There must be something. The court record? What could be in there? There's no time. I better think on it as I go. Alright, Von Karma, I'll prove it. And I'll even use evidence. I know how you like it so much. You can prove this? What? The evidence that proves Von Karma was shot is... I don't know. Oh! Oh! Okay. Von Karma is perfect. He wouldn't risk surgically leaving evidence trail. So then I ask, where is that bullet now? I think it is unlikely that Von Karma performed surgery on himself. You don't mean... I do. There is the possibility that the bullet is still inside Von Karma. Is that even possible for all these years? Well, there's one way to find out. We could use this metal detector. Well, Von Karma, I'm going to run this over you and see what we find. Oh. I refuse. You refuse? But refusing this means... you acknowledge the fact that the bullet is still inside you. Oh, yeah. Order, order, order. Your Honor, the defense requests that we be allowed to use the metal detector. Judge, I call for the suspicion of this trial. This is an invasion of privacy. The statute of limitations runs out on this case today. It was you who said we had to end it right here, right now. Enough! I permit the use of the metal detector. Mr. Von Karma, you will submit yourself to testing.
Nick, what does this mean?
I don't know, but we have to give it a shot. Yes. It reacted. Something's inside his right shoulder. The bullet. Mr. Von Karma? You. It was you. I was afraid this would happen, and so I remained silent. Indeed, there is a bullet in my shoulder. However, it has nothing to do with this incident. What? I was shot in the shoulder long before the DL6 incident. I claim that the bullet in my shoulder has no relation to DL6. But Mr. Von Karma, can you prove that? Prove? How come he? I had no obligation to prove. Yes, you do! It is Mr. Wright who must prove something here. No, we have had enough evidence. You need to prove that you didn't have the thing stuck in your shoulder at DL6. You had it stuck in your shoulder before. Not I. Mr. Wright, well, can you prove it? Why are you asking me? You don't have any of the DL6 evidence. It's because you took it out of the records room yesterday. With no proof, you cannot convict me of any crime. So sorry, Mr. Wright. No, I'm the one who's sorry, Mr. Von Karma. What? You were close, one day away from freedom. But you see, I have proof. What? Who would have thought you would dig your own grave trying to convict Edward? I can link that bullet in your shoulder to the DL6 incident. And here's my final I don't know! Still bears clear left. Oh. Okay, maybe we could compare the ballistic markings of this bullet to some other gun, and then wait, never mind. Let's try it though. But that's a bullet? Where did you get that? This is the bullet used in the DL6 incident. This was taken from the heart of the victim, Gregory Edgeworth.
The bullet is preserved quite nicely with all the ballistic markings intact.
Ballistic markings?
You may recall the term. It came up in the first trial 2 days ago.
Ballistic markings are the fingerprints of a weapon. All bullets fired from a gun are marked with that weapon's unique pattern. By examining the markings, you can tell which weapon fired the bullet. It's quite accurate.
We have 2 bullets in our possession. One, the bullet removed from Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other, Mr. Von Karma, is the bullet buried your shoulder. We could analyze both bullets. Then if the markings matched, we would know that both bullets had been fired from the same gun. The very same pistol. In other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Edgeworth. Okay. No, so that works. Mr. Von Karma, you will let us remove the bullet from your shoulder. Then we'll compare the ballistic markings to those on this bullet. And solve this case once and for all. Well, Mr. Von Karma?
Oh, yes. That scream. I've heard that scream before. Wait, I know.
Get away! Get away from my father!
It's that scream I heard in the elevator. 15 years ago. Von Karma, it was you who screamed! Mr. Von Karma? Oh... So it was you. Yes. Bang your head.
I'm sorry. I'll snap.
Chief Prosecutor, I am sorry. I was careless. Edgeworth! Oh no. Who would have thought another man would have come to open that elevator door? Judge. What? What are you doing? Do your job. Bring an end to this miserable charade. Now, end it. Very well. It appears that we have come a very long way to the end of this maze. 15 years later. Mr. Miles Edgeworth? Yes, Your Honor? You were innocent. You are innocent. As you said, it was all a nightmare. Yes, Your Honor. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not guilty. That is all. This court is adjourned.
It's over. Nick, we did it! Did you see his his face, Von Karma looked even paler than usual. He's pretending to be all cool, but inside you crushed him, Nick. Crushed! I gotta say, I'm impressed.
It was pretty close, though. I was sure we'd had it.
I know, I was on the verge of tears the whole time myself. But now it's all just a good memory.
So it's finally over, Edgeworth. Right. Yeah? I'm not sure how to say this.
I know. Try thank you.
I see. Thank you, Wright. You're welcome.
I think we could have done better than that.
Sorry, I'm not good at that sort of thing.
Aw. You've got a lot to learn, Edgeworth.
She's got you there. Whoa! Amazing, pal. You pulled through just like I thought you would. I'll never forget this. I owe you one, pal. And tonight, let's party. Dinner's on me. Yeah, my salary went down a bit this month. But who cares?
See, Mr. Edgeworth, you should take a lesson from Detective Gumshoe. That's how you say thank you.
Oh god, here's the classic meme. Whoop! Yeah.
Why? I can't do this.
I feel foolish.
Don't worry, take it a little at the time. You'll get used to it. Baby steps, Edgeworth.
It's been 15 years since I've seen Edgeworth this unguarded.
Hey, y'all! Lotta! Y'all were great in there!
Thank you.
Yo, Edgeworth, congrats!
Thank y'all very much.
I'm trying to do like the whole slightly British, but then a cowboy accent with y'all, what the heck? No. I knew you were innocent from the start, of course. Just look at you! You wouldn't stick your hand in the cookie jar even if no one was there.
You were the witness on the first day of the trial, weren't you?
Yeah, well, bygones be bygones, eh?
Speaking of which, what are you doing now, Lotta?
Who, me? I went back to college. I gave up trying to be an investigative photographer really quick.
Really? That's too bad.
Huh? Isn't that the hot dog guy from the park?
Huh?
It's over, Nick. My life is so... What the heck are you doing, Larry?
What's that face, Larry? What happened now?
Oh, Nick, I'm not long for this world.
You don't look sick.
It's Beyoncé. She's going to live in Paris. Paris, Nick! She's leaving me behind!
Should've seen that coming.
Yo, Wedgie, there you are.
Yes, here I am.
Congrats, Edgy. Here, a little gift from me in celebration. Is that the lunch money?
Celebration? That's unusual for you.
Harry Buds, you came along tonight too. My treat, pal. Huh? Thanks. Looking forward to it. Yo, Nick. This is Sue that questioned me. When he says threat, that's not police talk for prison food, right? I mean, treat.
I think you'll be fine, Larry. Right. Yeah? What's up? That envelope that Larry gave me, it's got money in it.
Well, yeah, that's not that strange. People give money away to celebrate sometimes.
It's $38, right?
Huh? What a weird amount. I mean, it's not a little, but it's not a lot either. It's his lunch money.
$38 exactly?
Nick! Wasn't that exactly the amount of lunch money that was stolen from Mr. Edgeworth in school?
$38? No.
No! Larry, it was you?!
What are you so surprised about, Wright? Huh? Larry was absent that day from school, right? But that doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect.
What?
Think back to that day 15 years ago. Larry took the day off, but he was bored, so he came into school anyway. Then he saw the money lying there, and the rest is history.
I never was good at history.
God dang it. Edgeworth, you didn't know, did you? I suspected. I just couldn't picture Larry protecting you like he did that day. Everyone else was saying you did it. The whole class was against you, remember? Yeah, too well. Right, you may not know this, but we used to have a saying back in school. When something smells, it's usually the butts.
I know.
Really, Wright. I'm surprised you didn't figure it out.
Well, this too is an unexpected turn of events, eh?
Edgeworth? You should have told me!
Now, Nick, it was 15 years ago. Don't you think the statute of limitations has run out, Mr. Edgeworth? Gosh dang it, Maya.
I'd say so, yes.
There you have it. Where does that leave me? I became a defense attorney because of what you two did!
Well, you have always been something of an insufferable emotionalist.
Yeah, and you get worked up too easily, too. The death sentence for both of you! Man, if only I'd have known, I'd become a prosecutor!
The same goes for me, only the other way around. For the longest time, I thought I might have killed my own father. I thought I might have been a criminal. I became a prosecutor in part to punish myself. If I'd have known the truth, I might have become a defense attorney after all. Edgeworth. Want to switch right?
Hey y'all, line up, I'll take a photo. I would imagine them switching suits. Hey, photo time, let's go! And after that, dinner on me. Detective Gumshoe took us out on the town that night. We celebrated Edgeworth's newfound freedom, even though Edgeworth himself was still in detention.
Whoa, I went a little overboard yesterday. My head hurts. Huh? It's still only 5 o'clock. Maybe I should go back to sleep. What's this? A letter?
Good morning, Nick. You were really impressive yesterday.
Oof. Wait, there's the... No, okay. No, it's not focusing. Whatever.
Seeing you, it made me think about what I'm doing here. I'm a spirit medium, in training, of course. I wanted to help Mr. Edgeworth, too. I wanted to help you. But I couldn't. I was useless. So I decided to go back to my training. I'll become a full-fledged spirit medium for starters. I couldn't say it to your face, so I left this letter. Goodbye, Nick. What?
Goodbye? What time is it? The first trains for the mountains have already left. To the station! I guess I'm too late.
Hey! Nick!
Maya! So, you're leaving?
Yeah. It's hard being a spirit medium who can't talk to spirits. And I think you'll do fine without me, Nick. Be good, okay?
Wait!
What?
I never could have saved Edgeworth without your help.
Huh?
On the last day of the trial, I heard her. I heard Mia's voice.
You heard my sister?
Yes, only her voice, but still. It was at the very end when I thought we'd lost everything.
Well, that's my sister for you. Detective Gumshoe helped, and Mr. Grossberg, and even Larry. I'm the only one who couldn't help. I was useless, Nick.
But you were the one who stopped Von Karma, Maya.
Huh? I didn't do anything! All I did was wander around in a daze.
Sorry, but I have evidence that you helped.
Evidence? A bullet?
Von Karma was convinced he had taken all the evidence pertaining to DL6, but you were the one who rescued the last piece of evidence we needed. This was the bullet that put an end to Von Karma, and you were the one who gave it to me.
Nick.
Thanks, Maya. I couldn't have done it without you.
I'll be back soon.
Huh?
I'm going to complete my training and come back.
Okay. I'll be waiting.
Of course you will. You can't run that office by yourself. You're hopeless.
I don't know about that. Maya, go catch your train!
So, this is it.
See you soon, Maya.
Oh god, I'm crying. Thanks, Nick.
And so my story ends. Time to turn a new page. And say goodbye to the novice defense attorney that I once was. Now a new story begins.
with the same old crazy cast of characters.
Huh! Don't think you graduated yet, amateur. Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to rethink that claim?
Yes, Your Honor. Uh-oh, I got a bad feeling about this. There it is. Hey, pal. Miss Edgewood came down to the precinct and wished me a Happy New Year. Talk about a pleasant surprise. Then he hugged his head low and went right back outside. Aww. Kinda like he was embarrassed or something. Strange, huh? Well, of course. Huh? Nick? Nah, I haven't seen him lately. Who, me? I'm working at a cheese shop. That Missy's a nice lady, but she's not exactly what you call a cheap date. Huh? Oh, she's in Hawaii right now, yeah. I'm just gonna let you guys enjoy this while I voice a few more things.
Who? Wright? Yeah, I remember him. I hear he's busy lately. You know, not to ring my own bell, but I sort of taught him everything he knows. I'm sure he's grateful.
Screw you, Winston Payne.
Phoenix Wright? Ah, the defense attorney for whom I wrote that affidavit for. Oh, you should know I've taken over the management of the Greywater Hotel recently. Should you be in the area, please stop by. Ahem! Oh, it's you. Phoenix Wright? Ah, yes, mere understudy, was he not? I wonder how he's doing. Haven't seen him of late. Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see.
Phoenix Wright? Is he an actor? Well, I'm not buying it. You can't be a star with a name like Phoenix. Did you...
Oh no.
I'm pleased to announce the Pink Princess a hit. I sure owe that Mr. Wright a great deal. But when I'm keeping the face out of the public eye till the show's over, wouldn't want to ruin any kid's dreams, you know.
Wait, is he the Pink Princess? Oh boy.
Oh, I got a letter from Maya the other day. It sounds like she caught a cold standing under a waterfall. I wanted to visit but didn't have time, so I sent her some Pink Princess trading cards. She says she can't buy them where she is. What kind of place is she living at anyway?
Right? Who's that? You want to talk? Let's talk Pink Princess, alright? But, you know, I snuck into the studio the other day. And I saw her. The one inside the Pink Princess suit. Oh, what a dog! It was kind of a shock for a boy at my tender age. I'm scared.
Yeah, I remember Wright. That lawyer guy. Huh? Me? I've been training to become a paranormal photographer. You know what that picture I took of everyone? Well, just behind them there's a ghost. For real! Now that's talent. I'm gonna be famous.
What?
Oh, that's right.
I do have one. Alright. So, that is it for Turnabout Goodbyes. Ah, jeez, I thought I was gonna cry there. Oh my god. I had a few tears welling up and I just had to hold them back. I'm so sorry. But this game is not over yet. We still have one more case to go over, and it is the hardest case I have ever encountered in my lifetime. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, then maybe please leave a like, leave a comment, or maybe even subscribe. I will see you in the next episode. Oh, wait, wrong hand.